books also, that they really need to get into the internet, because I believe it was Amazon.com, the bookseller. They said that they sold 85% of their books, I believe, on the web.
Yes.
E-books.
Yes.
Now, e-book is not a regular book. It's a book that's on a computer that you buy, right? It's on the computer. You can go from page to page. You can save a page, whatever. So, and that book is almost more than half price, half off of what a regular book would cost.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, that's the way they're going today. Everybody is going to that right there. So I'm just hoping that a lot of the mature people would get involved in some of these social medias and things of that nature.
Absolutely.
And get into it, you know. So now, what is the goal for, let's say, your first year? What is your first year goal?
Wow. That's I've been trying to do everything. It's so hard to narrow in on one goal, but I will say that we have an assessment test that is an incoming assessment test. And our goal is to make sure that every single student, once they leave their 9th grade or 10th grade year, that they have improved significantly based on that assessment, because that truly shows where they started when they came in September and where they're ending when they leave in June. So we really need to double those scores. That's our first
Now,
year
this
goal.
is going to be the first historical 10th grade that's going to the 11th grade next year.
Yes, it will be.
And that's
Yes,
going to
it will
be,
be.
you know,
It's going to be amazing.
pioneers, you
It's
know
gonna
what
be
I mean?
amazing. And I also have to say that this is the first school in the state of New Jersey focused on sustainability. Everyone's been talking about the environment. Everyone's been talking about being green, but there has not yet been a high school that has solely been focused on that. So we definitely pride ourselves in that, and a lot of our support is increased just because of that. It's a whole nother world when you talk about sustainability.
Sure. I guess pretty soon you guys will be talking about building an actual green building.
Yes. A green building, though, is a lot of money. And, you know, we're keeping it in prayer that hopefully within the next few years we will get enough support to raise the money that needs to be raised to do that.
Okay,
to get there.
And you guys do take in donations.
Yes, we do. We do take donations. Right now we're located at the Boys and Girls Club, 530 West 7th Street in Plainfield. Or you can always email me, info at njfirst, FIRST, green, GREN.org for more information on how to contribute to the school.
Is there anything that you guys need at this point?
Absolutely. We need community support. The community has been very loving and very supportive of the school, but you can never have enough community support. From the YWCA to the YMCA to the Boys and Girls Club, to many different organizations in the city of Plainfield, all asking how can we help, how can we collaborate, and we love that and we need that, because this school is here to build community. We cannot tell our students that they need to be connected to a community that is not connected with the school. So we're looking for you. We ask for your help, your volunteer hours. Come on in. If you don't want to give a donation and you just want to come and sit a day in the office and help out with filing or anything,
Sure.
It's about building community, and that's what we want to do.
Wow, that's a wonderful thing. And what do you guys thought, I imagine, on robotics? Are you teaching a class in robotics? I see every time I pick up a magazine, you got all these robots doing everything.
Robotics is a very intriguing field, and I wish I was successful in it. Unfortunately, that's not my area of expertise. But the school does not have a robotic focus at this point. But a big piece of the partners, our partners, Rutgers, Princeton, FDU, and Kane, is having those partnerships so that if there are students that are interested in robotic, if there are students that are interested in architectural design, that they have the resources necessary to reach out to our partners and get on those college and university campuses and study with a professor, study with another student, study with the dean of a college. They have those pathways. So though we do not offer robotics at the school, we do have the necessary paths for students to access someone that is interested in that field.
So will they be able to go to your school, to Barack Obama Green School, and then have a shared class, let's say at Rutgers or something like that?
Yes, they
now,
will.
How would that be done?
That's part of the partnership that we're working out with Rutgers. And our partnership with Kane specifically, we have a curriculum program where in the student's senior year, the courses that they're taking at our school will count towards college credits at Kane.
Okay.
So the same thing is with Rutgers. For instance, there may be a lot of students that are interested in dance. Well, we don't have a large ballet studio at the Boys and Girls Club. So what we're doing is partnering with Rutgers so that we can have the students bus to their site and they can take ballet or jazz or utilize their facility while they're in there, and also get exposed to a college.
Now, what year would they have to be in when they do that? Can they do that in the 10th grade?
They can do that 9th and 10th grade.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, so you guys really have the great support.
Yeah.
You don't hear about that much. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's phenomenal. We're very thankful.
Okay, so when is your first day?
The first day of school is September 7th. We are following the exact same schedule as the Plainfield Public Schools. So if you're wondering when we're off and when they're off, it's all the same.
So you guys in November when they take off, the teachers you'll be
we're
off.
Oh. Everybody needs a break.
So you guys are following the same schedule.
Exactly.
Well, which is good though. I think that right there is very, very nice. And what time is admission? What time?
The school day starts 7:30, so it's 7:30 to 2:30 school day. Nice, bright and early. We encourage our students to walk. We are trying to reduce the carbon that's emitted in the atmosphere from cars and buses.
What about bicycles? Will they get a
Bicycle ride,
Right.
walk, skateboard. We will make accommodations, but we really want to green Plainfield, and we want to get Plainfield thinking about pollution.
And we just want you to know that right there also with the bicycles and skateboards and or the many green vehicles that you may want to take to school. We want you to wear a helmet.
Yes, safety first.
Safety first, you know.
Absolutely.
Safety first and everything. Okay, if you wanted to say something to the audience at this point, what would it be in terms of this green school, and why should they bring their kids here?
Why should they bring their kids here? Well, I mean, there are a million reasons why, but the biggest thing is it doesn't really matter if you bring your child to our school or to another school. That's not my focus, is not to sell our school to you. If this is an educational program that you're interested in, we encourage you to take advantage of it. But my main message that I want to drive home to our parents is to be involved in your child's education. We talked earlier about the violence that's happening in the city of Plainfield. Sure. We talked a lot about students just being misguided, children that are out on the streets and their parents are elsewhere. Parents, please work with us to build community, work with us to monitor our students, monitor our kids, know where they're at, keep them safe, keep them involved. If they're not in the Boys and Girls Club, if they're not at Plainfield High School, if they're not at the Barack Obama Green School, have them somewhere productive, because these kids are our future, and we really have to work together to keep them off the street and keep them doing things that will improve their lives. Letting the streets raise them is not the answer.
Okay, and tell us how to contact you.
You can always contact us at 908-822-8672, extension 0 for the secretary, or extension 103 for myself. Once again, that number is 908-822-8672, or you can email me at info@njfirst@green.org. This is Safiyahsadiq, one of the founders and the principal of the Barack Obama Green Charter High School, and I thank you for having us here.
And we are welcome. This is the Reverend Zachariah E. Jackson from the Church of What's Happening Now. Town Talker Talk Show. Good night.